Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum class. I welcome you to English grade 6 video lessons. This is your instructor Zia Ahmed. I hope that you're doing well. You are enjoying your learning. My dear learners, we are dealing with our unit number 2 now. The title is Someone Who Understands. I hope that you have thoroughly read this lesson. This will be our lecture number 2A with the competency of grammar. Now let's begin by reading our students' learning outcome and then understand that what we are supposed to do in this lesson. So our students' learning outcome, or SLO, is use apostrophe with nouns, singular, plural, ending with missing sounds. For example, Keats' poetry, boys' college, etc. So, dear learners, this is about using apostrophe. We know that we use apostrophe when we show some possession which belongs to the other. If you want to show that the things belong to someone or something, you use apostrophe. I hope that you have revised this concept very well. Now, for this SLO, we will be looking at apostrophe with both singular and plural nouns, and we will also be seeing some examples to are given in front of you. So let's begin our lecture. Here is a vertical linkage of this SLO with the previous grade that you have studied, and I hope that you have remembered the thing that you studied in that grade. Now, let's do a brainstorming session. We have a very interesting prompt for you. So here you have a go at whispering this tongue twister. This one right here, Blake's black bike and the boy's broken ball were behind the hall. So you can say this tongue twister with your friends. Now, you are supposed to answer these questions, that whose bike we are referring to, whose ball, can you find out, and how do we know? So after reading this tongue twister and practicing it, now you can answer these questions and tell us that how do you know that which thing belongs to which person. So here you can see Blake's bike. Blake has an apostrophe, and also boys also has an apostrophe, but at the end. You can clearly see that apostrophes are used in two different ways. So after this quick brainstorming session, let's begin our topic, which is use of apostrophe for possession. So there are two uses of apostrophe, one for possession and one for contractions. But we will learn about contractions later. We are going to explore using of apostrophe with possession. Now let's see. So let's think, have you heard the word possession before? And can you use it in a sentence? Also, can you explain the meaning of the word possession? Yes, possession is a noun. It means that if a thing belongs to you, you are possessing it. So this is what the word possession means, and you can look it up in the dictionary also and ask more about it from your teacher. Now, let's explore from your book, page number 13. So possession is about an apostrophe is used to show possession, to whom something belongs. For instance, in the following sentence, the pencil belongs to Shabana. So we can say that Shabana's pencil was on the table. So here we used an apostrophe relating the pencil with Shabana. So this is how possession works. Now let's move on. However, if a singular noun already ends in S, an apostrophe is placed after the S, but we do not add a further S. Let's look at an example. For example, this name Sundus is ending already with an S. So we do not need to put an extra S after the apostrophe. We will just put the apostrophe at the end of the word. So Sundus kittens are very cute. Or let's take another example of a name ending with S. By using apostrophe right at the end, we would say Haris' car is beautiful. So this is how the apostrophes are used if we have a noun that ends with S. Now, my dear learners, with plural possessive, a plural noun means more than one. For example, boys, cats, monkeys, etc. When a plural noun ends with S, we simply put the apostrophe after the S. Example, the wolves' howls fill the night with their hunting sounds. So here we see the word, a noun, which is a plural. It's ending with S, so we will put the apostrophe right after the last word. So we are showing possession of a plural noun by using this technique of using the possession, the comma that we use for apostrophe right at the end if it's a plural. And also we saw in the previous slide that we also add it right after the last word when we have a singular noun with ending in S. So that's we have seen all these cases of using apostrophe with singular noun in a simpler way and also with ending with S, and we also saw that how we can use it with our plural nouns. Now let's see more examples. When we have a plural noun owner, for example, the students, we add an apostrophe but do not add an extra S. So the formula is, the basic thing that you need to remember is that you add the students plus the comma. So the students' achievements, this phrase, here in this phrase, we are talking about all the students and we are linking this achievements with this noun, plural noun, hence we will use the apostrophe but right after the last word. It is as simple as that. Now, my dear learners, let's learn about the golden rule, the thing that you need to keep in mind when you're using apostrophe, whether you're writing it or reading anything. Now, let's see. So, knowing where to put possessive apostrophes can be confusing. The trick is knowing who possesses the object and then following the golden rule. So this is the golden rule, that you need to see that who is possessing the object that it is referring to, so that you can put the apostrophe in the right place. Let's check your understanding. You can pause the video, match these given words with each other. You can match them and match each sentence to the noun type below. Can you also add the apostrophe in the correct place? You see, these are the apostrophes are not mentioned here. You need to put these apostrophe. You can get your notebook and answer these and match these words accordingly. Now, we have a very interesting passage for you along with some prompts and questions. Can you answer each question bubble? The bubbles are given. Do you notice a pattern? So the title is The Teacher's Apple. You can read this whole passage by yourself and then answer whose morning snack, whose book tray, whose giant bag, or whose eyebrows, whose apple, whose messy desk, or whose despair. So you need to learn that how apostrophes are used, and then you can answer these very short questions. Now, my dear learners, we have a very interesting simulation video for you. You can watch it right now or you can watch it later. After watching this video, it will be very helpful and you will learn a lot from this video. Now, for your classroom activity, we have some pictures and you will discuss with a partner to sort the objects into singular or plural categories and make sentences indicating the use of apostrophe. You will also make sentences and be careful with using the apostrophes. I hope that you'll have a great time learning about apostrophes and you will enjoy this classroom activity. So for your worksheet, we have attached as a resource for you. It would be distributed among you and then you can solve it for better understanding. My dear learners, for your homework from page 13, we have a question B for you. Write 10 sentences using apostrophe with singular and plurals nouns that end with S. So this is for your practice. We have already learned the rules and how we can use apostrophe in both singular and plural and also in different cases. So we are here at the end of the lesson. Let's see our resources that are attached with the description of the video. We have our worksheet, presentation, a lesson plan, a question bank, and finally a skill sheet. All these are available for your understanding. You can download them from the description of the video. This is your instructor Zia Hamid. I hope that you had great time learning about apostrophes. Until the next video lesson, Allah Hafiz.